and understand whether the content is what they need or not. And yeah, that's about the channel description, Mas Hafiz.
But I have what is it? I have a question for you. When you uh, when you jump into a YouTube channel, do you even read the YouTube description?
Oh yeah, not really. That's a nice question.
Yeah, I think the YouTube what is it description we cannot what it to put much effort. Yeah, we can just put a simple way, put a simple wording there because
And
what else?
do you have any idea how long it should be, Mas Hafiz? Like maximum by words.
I don't have any benchmark actually in my essay, but I think around 160, just like
One
just like a meta description in SEO, you know.
160 words.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, let me change the prompt then on GPT. So yeah.
Yeah, let's see the result, my see. And let's see another. Ini this is from you, Erika. Some title is too long, and thumbnail should be helpful. So, can you explain more about this, Erika?
Uh, for the thumbnail, I think Nanda already explained that. So I would go for the title, like for example, RTT Indra Catur Putu Karya. Like I don't even understand one word from the title. Like what is Indra Catur Putu Karya and what is RTT? So I think we can learn more about the keyword when people want to invest. What is their question, their basic question? So we can provide the answer to that question as the trigger on the title or the thumbnail, Mas Hafiz.
Okay, great, Erika. Thank you. So we should not just put the FTP name that it's just the internal name that we know, right? So other people won't know what is RTT and what is who is Indra Catur Putra Karya and so on. Okay, thank you, Erika. And Rehan, what do you think about this question, Rehan? I see you have put two notes here.
Yes, Mas. Maybe first is about Erika's opinion
Hmm.
about the subtitle, about the not very informative. I think I'm agree with that because the RTT itself, the definition of RTT itself, just we that know about that. So I think the changes of the title it's very crucial, and also maybe if we look at the several video, maybe I don't put I'm not already put the example, but if we look at the YouTube video, there are some engaging title that maybe it will be more explained and also more informative and more hook to the viewer, and also it not just the title but also the thumbnail. Maybe I want to jump into the thumbnail, Mas Hafiz.
Okay.
uh, so the thumbnail itself, maybe it's I think we right now we just take one section, or maybe I don't know what it's mean, just one part of the video, right? So I think it will be more appealing. It will be more appealing if we put some design or some graphic design there, and also it should be the different photo. So different photo, it means that we take it properly, we pick it properly. Maybe we uh, the kind of the proper photo from the interviewer, or maybe some from the interviewee. So I think it's more high quality, and also it's more proper to display on the thumbnail. But also, and I think I want to add some point related to Mahesi and Mahesi about the channel description, Mas. Maybe it's okay if we put more than 100 160 character there, but I think we must take take focus on the snippet, mas. So I think the snippet itself, welcome to Bali Business Review. You go to solve for Bali property and accommodation. Blah 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 blah. I think for this we need to more concise and also more to the point. So in the first maybe 50 or maybe 40 character, the first 40 character, we can say and inform about value proposition, so it will be more engaging. I think that's all, Mas Hafiz.
Okay. Thank you, Rehan. And I'm just curious, but if we put, what is it, 40 characters, what if we can put it on the header? So the description would be, the description is just just small here. We cannot put many words, but if you want to put the welcome to Bali Business Review blah blah blah, blah only 14 words, I think we can put it here. What do you think?
Here
Small
where, Mas?
on the header. What is it?
Oh,
Header. So it will be more visible, right?
okay,
And more welcome.
but I think the sentence of welcome to Bali Business Review, I think it's not very informative, right? Because we already know the channel is Bali Business Review, so we should not inform that about the welcome to Bali Business Review is already stated is Bali Business Review. So I think it's okay if you put the welcome to Bali Business Review at the header, it's okay. But I think that's the point is we try to communicate our benefit or maybe the value proposition why you should watch this video in the first 40. I think it's to uh, showcase let us show our this much our value proposition in the first 40.
I see. Okay. Good point. Good point. Okay. Dea, what do you think about Rehan? Do you agree with Rehan?
Actually, I'm kind of agree, but we can should for like affect like analyze audience more about it, what the audience like. We are targeting. Uh, we are targeting investors, so we should know what the audience think about it. So make a perspective from the audience like that.
So do you mean we should know the audience more better so we can put more content better on this YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. Also about the two number, like the investor way of thinking. Maybe they don't have apa ya? What can I say? Like maybe in us in general, we are really like a more like a funny to number, like a tanambil yang rame, yang hahaha gitu. But in the investor, maybe they more like a simple way, or like just like this is what the point of discussion. Maybe we can put it on the description or the thumbnail. That's okay.
Yep. Yep. I got the point. So we don't have to put what is it, thumbnail yang rame gitu. We can just put simple and put more information on the description. So regarding the description, I see Kani that put something here. So can you explain it to us, Kani?
Okay, so about the video description, I slightly disagree from what who's that earlier I think is it Mahesi or Hafiz that you guys rarely see the video description. but
Channel description.
channel description. Okay. Okay, sorry then. But okay, for the video description, um, I think it will help for rank the video on the search on the YouTube platform searching. Okay, so what I shared there is from the Matthew Encina. He is a content creator, but since he is to focus on the things on the keyboard on the desktop setup, that he put a lot of text, a lot of link there, so maybe too long, maybe not a good example. But from what I mean is in the video description we can what's called put a lot of more context,
Mm-mm.
uh, who is the speakers, why we interview them, and why you should listen you should watch this video. So basically to enrich the the context of the video itself.
Okay.
That's my point.
Okay. Thank you, Kani. That's a good point. So since the video is pretty long, yeah, from our video is about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, more than 10 minutes, we can put the what is it timestamp to help the reader understand the topics of the video better, yeah. Okay, thank you guys for the engagement on this section. So we can jump into the next question. So what is the distribution strategy to increase the viewer growth? Okay, this is from Dea. Dea, what do you think about the strategy you write about the TikTok ads or Instagram ad that suitable on this video?
So I see yesterday we are discussing about IG ads and maybe Instagram ads only. Since our channel is quite new, so maybe there is no many people who will, like what can I say, like search on their self, like Bali blah 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 channel. There's no way we should promote it better, and I think Instagram ads it's suitable for promoting the video more than we promoting our property for booking, because when we promote a video, that's mean that we promote their engagement right to the video. So the chance they will watch our video is higher than the chance they are promoting the property for a booking, like that. So I think, oh, when we do like Instagram ads or TikTok ads, it's more quite effective because it will reach a segmented target. When we put the segmented target as an investor, someone who will, someone who are interested in investing in Bali, searching video or searching content for property, like that. And also for the TikTok, I have an idea, since the TikTok algorithm is, when we cut the video, it's quite long, right? The video, when we cut it to the interesting part only, it could, like, we upload it on TikTok, and then when we upload it frequently, the TikTok algorithm will put it maybe on a FYP or something.
Hmm. Okay, but I think the ads would not be suitable enough for this kind of what is it goals, because you know when you want to show in ads, it's better on the, I think if we want to add the video, it's better on the YouTube, not on the other social media, because there is a bounce rate, which means when you click the link on the other social media and then you are not open the video, it is a bounce, but it was count on the click on the metric of the what is it social media ads, but it would be very biased, I think, the metrics. So I think this strategy is not good enough for this video PPR. Okay, but I prefer
What about YouTube? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
What about YouTube ads? Maybe
yeah.
is that effective enough?
YouTube ad would be better because it's still on this, what is it? This kolam yang sama, what is it? On the same circumstance, on the same platform, yeah, on the same platform, because uh, we can direct the viewer to the YouTube channel. So there is no bounce rate or click rate that might be biased there. But I will considering the YouTube ads, but not prioritizing it because we want to grow the audience more organic. So organic audience is, I think it's better rather than we can push it by boosting the video. So thank you, Dea. And next is from Adil. What do you think about this question, Adil?
Yeah, I think you can redistribute it again to our lead chat partners since it's a more targeted
Mm-hmm.
users.
Mm-hmm.
They're likely more interested in this kind of topic and increase our engagement. And share it in, for example, like email, bigger newsletter, Facebook community. And hopefully also this can make them remember us more and increase their conversion within the sales funnel. Still,
Mm, okay, interesting strategy. But I see we have uh, what is it? Two video that we have distribute to WhatsApp PD and Instagram. Do we even have feedback from the audience regarding the video? From the PD side, is there any uh, what is it? Potential partner or partner that reply on the video that they said this video is helpful or not, like something like that? Over to Erika, I think. Do we ever have something like that?
No, Mas Hafiz, that's actually a good idea. So I think this will be a good another way for us to help answer our clients' question by directly giving them the video.
Okay. 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 Uh, Next question. I think this Rayhan idea is pretty good, yeah. YouTube short will be what is it? Will be good for us to reach new audience since we, even me, I'm when I'm watching YouTube, I'm mostly watch the short right now rather than the full video. So I think this is will be good opportunity to increase the organic traffic on the video. So I think since we already have the short video that we distribute to Instagram and WhatsApp PD, we can put it on the short as well. Okay, this is same with the Erika and from Mr. Ching. What is it, Mr. Ching, that you put on ChatGPT on this board?
Oh, that's not my ChatGPT. I think that's Nanda's.
Oh, Nanda. Oh, Nanda. What do you
Yeah,
what do you want to
specific,
say from this
specifically
mention?
what ChatGPT said when I asked how to grow my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel is talking about investment, especially in Bali property investment. And I also put the prompt, our YouTube channel is new, have 3 subscribers, and how to grow it until 1,000 subscribers.
So this is the step that ChatGPT give to grow the subscriber and what is it, to grow the view as well, yeah. But the step is way too long. I think we can took some of the step because it's not a, what is it, it's not doable for all the step, like promotion on social media and promote, which mean what is, I mean promote is by giving it ads, yeah, paid advertising. So we can choose a few of these steps to increase the video engagement. So this is from Mr. Ching. Improve the content quality of fulfill needs of the marketplace. So can you explain more about it, Mr. Ching?
I'll explain at the very end, actually. But go
Oh,
ahead and get everyone else first, yeah.
okay. Okay, all right. Thank you, sir. And we jump into the last question. What upcoming trend or changes in the Bali property market that we should be prepared to cover? Okay, let's go to PT first. Go to Mahesi. What do you think about this question?
So recently we received a lot of investor at the early stage of investing in Bali, and the questions are pretty similar. So it is about the price and then the location. Is it a good price? And yeah, what I just wrote on the sticky notes. So I think this would be interesting topic for us to talk about. The idea is actually have our real estate agent and have a talk show with them with our expertise here as property management service, because usually both of us have different ideas. So let's say they said that 3 bedrooms villa is easier to sell and it's really potential because the daily rate is higher compared to 2 bedrooms and 1 bedrooms. But from our perspective, it's less potential if you compare it to 2 and also 1 bedrooms, as well as the land location. So the real estate always say the growth is going to the part. So Mungu, Cemagi, and Sete is a potential. But currently, from our perspective, we see that the soft part of Bali or Bukit is potential. So how about having our real estate partner sit maybe with Mr. G to talk about this kind of topics?
Interesting idea. So you mean this can be a collaboration with our real estate agent and us, right? So just like what is Rory video, something like that, Maisi?
But for this video, we are aligned, right?
Hmm.
Helping each other. But in this video, we have different topics, so it will be a good insight for the clients or investors to understand each perspective would be different.
Hmm. Okay, that's interesting. But I have a question for you, Maisi. But this is related to the content ideation, yeah. Do you even have a have a question from leads that they ask? Do you have any video that's related to this, explain to this? I would prefer to watch video rather than article, something like that.
Oh, not specifically like that, sih, Mas. Not specifically. Do you have any video or yeah? But while they are asked for several questions, if we have the article, I usually send that as a content.
Mhm. Okay, I think uh, if we have data, what article that you mostly send to the leads, we can create it as a video as well, I think. Why don't we create it as a video to make a discussion with community expert or that related to the topics, I see. I think we can do that as well. as the topic on the PPR.
Can I add
Yep,
another?
yep, yep.
Oh yeah. I put a question list and my thought at the top of the Canva, Mas Hafiz. Iya, that one. The black one ke bawah, yang hijau kanan. The right one, right up, beside the BBR goals and target audience, Mas Hafiz.
Beside the PPR. Oh, this one.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
So I interviewed one of our partner, which was Ayla, and the next questions coming from Mas Gani is actually directed to Daniel from the firm. So both are legal. But what I see the missed part here is actually the question is not covering the objective of this project. So the question list is more like the company background, their visions, not related to what we can provide, what kind of information that the client usually asks to us. So I think the topic really should be related to, sorry, the question should be related to the topic, right? So what's a hot topic right now? And then we can make the questions related to the topic and then ask to specific community expert.
correct. Yep, yep. So it can be new iteration for the new PPR video, yeah. Interesting. So okay. The next I would ask Chandra. Chandra, who is Chandra? Who's using? Oh, you, Mr.
I believe
J.
it's better.
Okay. So do you want it to explain it later or now, sir?
Later.
Okay. Okay. I think the Mahasiswa that lastly is aligned with the ideal idea to we can ask and interview our community expert to what is it to get new video and talk about the specific topic. Are you want to say like that, Adil?
Yeah, it's mostly like that. By also interviewing our community expert, we have the chance to cross promote. So well, they can share the video on their platform, vice versa, so we can.
Sorry, I cannot hear clear.
Sorry. Yeah, it's like that. So we ask our community experts, and they can also potentially cross promote on their platform, so
Hmm,
we can get higher impression.
cross promoting like what is it? Some kind of in SEO just like a backlink, yeah, or what is that? Cross promoting. What is it, Mama? Just like a backlink like that.
Yeah, or it could just they can share it in their own like Facebook page or their own YouTube page. Not necessarily.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. That would be good idea. So I think it's already 8:44, yeah. So I think I would end this discussion. So Furkon have create some notes here. Can you help me to share it, Furkon?
Okay. Thank you very much, Mas Hafiz. So mostly the notes here is about how I see the discussion was going, and I would like to give feedback to several points. The first one is I do not see the Canva link been attached into the coder row on the leaders prioritization. So I think it would be better if we attach this Canva link, URC meeting whiteboard link into the coder. So it is easier for us to, if you would like to recheck back into the discussion, what was the points that has been discussed. That's the first thing. The second thing, I think it would be better if we call someone with the user's insight at early of the discussion to give several context about the user. And as the discussion is going, I just realized that user discussion has been put on last, which I think should be put on first. So if we understand the user better, I think what we will do is now we set the discussion more into the purpose, more into the user's perspective, how the user will enjoy it. We already we cover most of the technical things at the beginning. We do not now understand what our user, what is our user persona. Like probably Mr. Jing also has commented as well on the last part as well. So I think that's the beta. That's the first thing that we need to discuss before we jump into the technical things. For example, if we already know the user is probably more into like an elderly people, we could reframe our discussion. Oh, so if this is the elderly, then probably we can directly cut any ideas that is not relevant into the technical parts. Like for example, do elderly watch IG ads? Do probably elderly watch TikTok ads? So yeah, that's the thing. Um, or even better, if we would like to streamline the discussion more faster, we could separate the team that is discussing about the user insights, and the other team focusing on the discussing about the technical insights, because I believe we have so many talented people in the room. The third one is the we should dig deeper on the discussion. So I recall when we first discussed about the thumbnails and also the channel or video description. Yeah, most people agree we need to revise it. What? Okay, what's the reference then? We all attack. Okay, I agree. You agree. We agree. So, is there any example that we would like to narrow our perspective on what should be improved? What specific terms? So, for instance, I heard that on thumbnail side. Okay, Nanda said that we need to improve. Okay, agreed by Shelin. I think as the moderator, Mas Hafiz, it would be better if you already notice that someone agreeing and there is no insights on is there an example that we could follow? Ask them, okay, how what is the reference then for the improved or better version of the description or the thumbnail. So it will make the discussion enricher and not on the vision or not on the what is it? Only ideation or what is it abstract part, but more into more structured part. So that's my third feedback. And then nice question by the way to Mahasi to confirming about the user persona, but it would be better if you could also what is it should yeah probably other people. Mr. Jing, for instance, with a what is it, with the different background, do Mr. Jing also check the channel description as well if he would like to check the YouTube? So just to get more insights, and then miss cross-referencing opportunities. So basically, they said the ideas about IG ads, TikTok ads. I think as the moderator, I know you already know the idea or the answer, Mas Hafiz, but I think it would be better for the moderator to cross-reference to people that is actually connected or communicated with the user directly. For instance, from the business development team. Okay, Erika, Mahesi, do you think that this idea is good to check into the IG and TikTok? So it will increase the credibility of the answer as well. And yep, that's my feedback to Mas Hafiz as moderator. If you find some of them like probably not true or not relevant, you feel free to also comment back directly on my feedback ya, Mas Hafiz. And to Erika, good for being empathetic, and I like it that you talk about the video title about the RTT. What is RTT? Probably people do not know what is RTT. So I like that you remember what Mr. Jing said back days ago, several days ago, about we make content not for ourselves. We make content for public that probably doesn't know about us yet. So that's a good thing, Erika. And then Karehan, good observation and also situational awareness on existing trends that we see more reels type of video that is booming on the social media platforms in anywhere on IG, on TikTok, and also on YouTube, nonetheless. So that's a very good observation on this strategy. And Mr. G, I appreciate that you hold your opinion to be the last person to speak to let the other opinion engage. But this is also not for Mas Hafiz as well. You should know who to be prioritized for to talk, who should not be deprioritized for talking. So basically, if you would like to grasp the ideas, let's start from the least knowledge person. So later on, we can build the ideas from the least knowledge person, and we can confirm it or make the idea more structured and confirm with the bigger ideas from at least more knowledgeable person. So yeah, that's my feedback overall from the discussion. Thank you very much, Mas Hafiz, for reading it. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Furkon. So lastly, before we end the URC meeting, Mr. Ching, could you please share your thought on this discussion? Please.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to say is this is actually quite a expensive meeting. We're spending hours every day to get feedback. So I hope everybody who's at this meeting is appreciating it. Otherwise, it's just a waste of money and a waste of time, right? So do please listen in, and let's not have to repeat any concepts that we talked about already. Okay, number one. This is a very big and exciting thing. We see a lot of energy. Everybody wants to get involved. Everyone has an opinion, feels something very close to home. And that's great. It's really great to see that engagement go up. Okay. It's really good to see that energy come in. So my job is to actually ask, what is the ultimate purpose of doing what we're doing here? What is the ultimate purpose of doing the Bali Business Review? My job is also to make sure that it does not distract or remove energy away from something that we are doing, but in fact, to what we're doing, okay? So then that becomes a question. What is the purpose of an RTT? Or sorry, the Bali Business Review. So I have tons of tactical feedback to give everyone here, but I won't go into that right now because I think we need to pay attention to the strategy first before I talk about descriptions and logos and thumbnails and all this stuff, right? Let's go into the big picture first. All right, here's the big picture. Why do we have an RTT? Sorry, why do we have a Bali Business Review? Because this is currently our cycle for onboarding each new partner, and it takes a long time, okay? Our cycle is we grab them through awareness, and then we go through a very long conversion process of introducing ourselves, building trust, we discover what their issues are, we find the solution, and finally, after a very long process, sometimes taking months, sometimes taking years, they become our partner. All right. And here's the thing. A lot of this is the same pathway each time. We build trust by answering people's questions. A lot of these questions are the same anxiety questions all new owners go through. A lot of the things that we have discovered are the same issues that all property owners go through. And a lot of the solutions to match it are the same solutions. So we've been on this path many times. The question is, do we need to keep on going through this path, or can we automate this pathway such that it becomes easier and faster for us to get new partnerships, okay? So right now we're at a pace of probably bringing on 3 to 4, maybe 5 partnerships a month. But what if we could bring 300, 400, 500 partnerships a month? And we could increase your pay 100 times. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Right? So then the question would be, could we do that using our current business development process? And the answer is probably not, unless we have 100 Ericas and 100 Massies and 100 Nandas to do that. So then how do we actually get that to become a reality? Well, that's the goal, isn't it? Can you go directly from awareness to a deal? This idea of an instant book partnership, okay? That's why this could be worthwhile to build. And that's the purpose of it. That's the business purpose of this particular exercise. Can we go quickly from awareness to a deal by creating content that introduces Bukit Vista through content, that builds trust to Bukit Vista through what we talk about, who our network is, what kind of questions we answer, and how we answer them? Can we anticipate people's problems before they need to tell us so that we can instantly match those problems to solutions that we have? Okay? So let's say somebody, instead of going through our BD team, casually watches our YouTube channels, and over the course of 16, 17 visits, they just go, you're a celebrity, you're a rock star. I know what you guys do. I know you have the best network. I know you have the best solution. I'm ready to give you my property. I'm ready to give you a hotel. Can you manage my hotel for me? Okay? That is essentially the vision for why we should do this. Okay? Now, one thing that's very, very important is, what is the content you're going to put on this particular channel? What is the content? Let me ask anybody here. Let's ask Rehan. Rehan, do you follow any particular YouTube channels or any particular people on Instagram? Okay. How did you first discover that, Rehan? Do you remember how you first discovered somebody that you follow on YouTube?
First, I think I got the awareness first, sir.
Yes,
Maybe from you, maybe the specific YouTube is from YouTube Short, maybe, or maybe
Sure. Did you watch a
appear
video?
on some kind, yes.
Okay, good. So you saw a piece of their content, okay?
Hmm.
And did you sample that content? Did you test it out? Did you watch it? Did you consume it?
Before follow, sir?
Before you followed them, yeah.
Oh,
You
yes,
sample their content?
yes.
Okay, of course. And how did you feel after you sampled their content?
After I watch the content, I think I need more of their content to be my watch list.
Great. You need more of their content. So what did you do? You clicked on their profile, right?
Yes, I subscribed it
And then you
on
saw that they had a gallery.
Yes.
Good. Okay, and then you saw that they had a gallery. Did you look at the gallery and go like, wow, this is a bunch of trash. That guy was a one-hit wonder. Or did you go, wow, that person has a lot of good stuff?
If there is a lot of good stuff, I will follow it. If just one hit video, I won't follow
Okay.
it.
Right. And if you follow it, do you think that YouTube will now promote to other people similar to yourself organically so that that channel can find more followers?
Sorry, sir. Berlin?
So now that you followed one of your YouTube heroes, one of your YouTube influencers,
Yes.
do you think that YouTube will reward and try to find more people like you and put that content in front of more people like you so that that channel can get more followers?
I think how the algorithm, maybe yes.
Yeah, because YouTube's job is to get you to spend as much time watching YouTube as possible, right? So that you're not watching TikTok, so that you're not watching Instagram, so that you're not watching anything else. Okay? So if you're on YouTube, YouTube algorithm is built such that if they find somebody, let's say like Rayhan, who likes watching what Rayhan has watched, and Rayhan has now followed a particular channel, it will probably put your community, that channel in front of more people in your community so that they'll also watch it and they'll also start like engaging more with it. All right. It's fundamentally everybody how any social media network works. Okay. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to find more followers for people who deserve followers by getting good content out there. So this is a two-step process, guys, right? Most YouTube channels here, let me show you a YouTube channel that's just growing right now. The YouTube channels that you guys are bringing in have already blown up. All right. So the ones that everyone's sharing here, like from our competitors over here and Emer Hub, these are already kind of like high growth. They're like somebody who comes in and looks at Bukit Vista, like, oh yeah, you already have this many thousand reviews. The channel I want to show you is this channel actually. It's the AI user group. This is actually a meetup I go to in San Francisco. I think the way they do it is brilliant. They have a community meeting that they record that then they put up on YouTube, right? They have a community meeting that then they record that then they put up on YouTube. But they program the community meeting to be very specific to give tutorials on how to use AI tools. So now the question is that extra work or is that just taking work that's already there and implementing it in a smart way? I think it's the second, right? Because if you have a meetup and you don't record it, then all that information just evaporates. It's lost. But since they have a meetup, they do record it. Now they can put it on YouTube. They can put it on and they can share that knowledge again and again and again, thousands of times to people who do not go to that meetup. So that's a pretty smart way. That's number one. So just by that alone, just by capturing knowledge alone, you've created some efficiency. You've created some value. That by itself is already worthwhile. Okay. But look at what they do. It's kind of interesting, right? They're not getting a lot of views yet. They're not getting a lot of subscribers yet. But they are building a place where if you are an AI user and you land there, are you likely to watch more videos? And I think the answer is probably yes. You are probably going to go, oh, that was a good video. Here's another good video. Here's another good video. Here's another good video. Okay. So this is where focus comes in, guys. Okay. You are trying to get one of your videos to get people onto your page, onto your YouTube channel. One video will suddenly appear, and then the question is, does the user now consume any other of the videos? Are the other videos consistent enough such that the user will go, yeah, that's another video I want to watch. So right now you have kind of a bouncing around, right? You have some videos in Bahasa Indonesia, you have some videos in English, you have some videos using infographics. You haven't really unified the theme of this particular channel yet. And Hafiz, you've made a really big strategic mistake, right? By saying the YouTube description is not important. Correct. It's not probably going to be seen by too many users. You are correct. Not a lot of people read the description. But your first users might. They might want to know, your first most passionate users might want to ask themselves, well, why am I here? What is the purpose of this particular channel? There's only 4 videos on it. And so that might get you your first 10 passionate users. And from that, you get your next users, okay? The most important thing about setting up anything is really to get the mission and vision of it correct. Because it's also a reminder to yourself, Hafiz, and to your team later, why you have this page. Because it's so easy as you go on over time to get distracted with, I need a better thumbnail. I need to make something more clickbaity. I need to do something like that gets... And so what I've seen failure after failure after failure on all social media is that we get distracted over time. We start chasing likes. We start chasing something that is a vanity metric. And we forget what was the real purpose of having this particular channel in the first place. Who is our user? Who are we serving? We've done that many times wrong on Instagram. We started serving people who are not our customers, who are not our users. They just happen to be the people who give likes the most easiest to our Instagram. So we started serving them. All right. So the description as a founder of a channel is one of the most important things, Hafiz, that you can do. It really sets the purpose of what we're doing. This is who should belong here. This is who should not belong here. Okay. All right. So hopefully this clarifies and gives everybody a clear direction. And one last thing. So this is probably the most important part of the entire YouTube channel, which is, what is the program schedule? What do you plan to put on the program? All right. And that should have very good answers, but you don't need to actually look very far to find those answers. All you need to do is you just need to listen. What are our users asking us? What are they asking? What are they curious about? What are they not happy about? Claire, the other day, right, told Nadia, where's Nadia? Is Nadia here? Claire, the other day, told Nadia some feedback about the newsletter. Nadia asked Claire, how do you like the app? Claire, one of my original partners, said, excellent app. She said, great. What about the newsletter? Terrible newsletter. So Nadia said, why? Because I don't really care about mostly what you're talking about. Nadia said, what do you care about? You could talk about the trash fires burning and polluting the environment and making Bali terrible. Good insight, right? Maybe that's a topic that should be on a Bali business review. How is trash burning affecting the villa rental market? That's something that somebody cares about, okay? That then should go on the program schedule and people will watch it because somebody has already told you that they watch it, right? There you go. So the main purpose of the program schedule is what is the best answer to the question? And then the interviews is who is the best source of knowledge to answer the question, all right? Yanni, this is the most important part. of the entire Bali Business Review is the program schedule, and how you decide to put programs in is the most important part. You can have a shitty thumbnail, a terrible description, but if you get the program right, if you get like a knowledgeable person talking about a topic that people do care about, then your channel will still succeed probably. It might not be optimized, but people will find it because it's something that they need to understand. Okay? All right. One last thing. I know I've gone 6 minutes over time, but I really want to get this right because I'm very passionate about this project, just like everyone here too, as well. This channel by itself is strategically correct. Just by its own vision, it is strategically correct. Because if you live in Bali and you have a business, there is no YouTube channel for business owners. What's going on in the economy today that I, as a business owner, should understand? Can I watch DikTik? Can I watch Trends? Can I watch? No, it doesn't really give you any sort of business knowledge at all. I wonder why. It seems like a huge gap in the market, right? Would a hotel like to know what the trends are and what the projection is? Would somebody want to interview somebody at the airport and ask them, what are visitor arrivals like, right? I don't see any of these interviews in any media, but it seems like it's good business information to understand that. So just this concept alone is a super powerful concept. Don't anyone steal it and start your own company doing this, okay? This is Bukit Vista stuff. But the idea is that it's a very strong idea. It does help a niche in the market, and it does answer a practical question, okay? So all we need to do is to just collect the most urgent questions that business owners are asking or don't even know that they need to know yet, and then publish it, and you will get people to watch it, all right? Guaranteed. Because there's nobody really doing it, okay? All right, that's it. That's my final word here. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that unites us in the same purpose for why we're doing this. And then our thinking will be more aligned. Okay? All right, let me give it back over to Gani. Or actually, no, it's the Hafiz today. Hafiz.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ching, from wrap up this meeting. So this is already 10 p.m. on Bali. So let's go break out and let's start our work today. So marketing to marketing, BD to BD, and SR to SR.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Morning.
Masuk.